So we bought this particular unit about 12, 13, 14-ish months ago. We're in Appleton, Wisconsin. This place is probably actually one of the cooler properties that we've ever purchased. We got the sick spiral staircase. It was an absolute bitch for the carpet guy to lay flooring on here. He made it work. But this particular unit, and we'll highlight the segments of rental properties, why this is a terrible investment. But nice washer and dryer in here, a little mix match, Christmas themed, as you guys can see. Some of the initial numbers, purchase was about 72 grand. And although that might not seem like a crazy high amount, we had to pretty much redo everything in here. Everything that you see is brand new from us remodeling it about 12-ish months ago. Bathroom turned out extremely well. I still love this color scheme. This is just a stock vanity. We put on the gold fixtures from Amazon. Nice mirror. Toilet was like $100. We did the tiled tub surround. That total, it probably cost about $2,800 to remodel this bathroom, which is extremely reasonable, and helped us at least get a little bit higher rent. We got the first floor bedroom right here. Katie's in here hiding for some reason. Room, which is extremely... But this particular place with the loft area is technically a 2-bedroom unit. And some of the unknowns that come with rentals, obviously this one is put together well. We don't have to touch anything on the outside. But the unpredictable factor is the condo association dues.
Condos?
So at the time of purchase, we were paying $180 per month in condo dues.
Condos?
Right now we're paying $220. So the cash flow was decent, then it got worse, then it got even worse to what it is right now, and we're just working through things. But we had to change out like all of these electrical covers, the outlets, the light switches. We switched out everything, painted all the doors white, changed out all the hardware on the doors, just to make it look a little bit more modern, a little bit more new. And even, I need to show you what the cleaners did. Like, this is attention to detail here. Well, that's when you know you have a good cleaner. A little bit of paper, is that paper mache, or what is that? No, and like this property is actually pretty freaking cool.
Pretty cool.
But the one thing is, so we replaced all these windows. I was not aware that the windows technically have to match the other units. So these are white, just vinyl replacement windows. They were fairly reasonable and cheap. The previous owner was gonna pay $7,000 to replace this window, the patio door, and the front bedroom window, which we already just showed you. It probably cost us like $1,800 with install, with everything, but these are white windows. So one day after we got notice from the condo association, I got here on a ladder, found a matching spray paint, taped everything off, just spray painted the windows, or the exterior of the windows. Turned out just as well. Probably voided a warranty, but it is what it is on that side. And then these counters, cabinets, 100% brand new kitchen. Again, subway tile surround, new stainless appliances. We put all these in on our side. It's super clean and neat. I don't know why we don't use the gold fixtures anymore. It looks sharp. Like versus black, it just adds that little pop of color. The standard faucet, we always use the black sinks. This one doesn't have quartz counters, kind of like what we've been doing on our most recent places, but these are still extremely nice. They're well kept. You don't really need to worry about it. And then each unit has its own private patio, which is cool. So they just did a condo-wide assessment to have these repainted. God only knows how much we had to pay for that. It was kind of ridiculous. And we did just get notice today that they were inspecting all the roofs here. So ideally, if we can sell it prior to having to pay even more for a roof replacement, that would be ideal. But this, we did just get notice on this. It's still white. So I'm gonna come here in the next up and coming week or so, tape off all this glass, spray paint all of this brown, like pretty much matching this tone, and we'll be good to go. No one's gonna notice, especially if we do a good job. Association will be satisfied. So Katie found some moonshine here. These look brand new. We might get drunk here, just a celebration that we're gonna be selling this place, that we're going to be wiping our hands free and clear of this condo association. But this particular deal, actually, we found this via direct mail campaign, absentee owned properties, and this actually was owner occupied, so I'm not sure how they arrived on the list. But with condo associations, generally the mailing address might be a little bit different than the tax address. So that's probably how it showed up. But very quick, very easy transaction. On the purchase side of things, she was just locating elsewhere to Minnesota is where she ended up moving to. But we bought this within 30 days, quick closing, commercial financing on our side. So we had very little to no money out of pocket from the beginning. We were renting this particular property out for $1,300 a month. Our payment was a 20-year amortization, $94,000 original loan amount or $95,000 original loan. Payments like principal and interest and taxes came to like $967 plus the $220 a month condo dues. In total, we cash flowed about $60 per month. Not a fantastic deal. We should have probably flipped it from the get-go. This upstairs is pretty freaking cool. They have the old, like you can tell when this was built, they have the old planter boxes up here. Have you ever seen that? It's kind of a cool, unique feature, but this would be the second bedroom, so to say. Large closet in here. This is actually massive in here. And this is what she used as the tenant used as her main bedroom. But yeah, so we were cash flowing about $60 a month, so still a net positive. We didn't have to make any repairs or have any issues with the place over the course of ownership. Now we have roughly about $50,000 worth of equity. We have identified a package of properties that I believe we are going to be moving forward with on the purchase. We're gonna try to sell this one, do a 1031 exchange into those, and it'll be a tax-free event. We're exchanging one decent property for actually 10 halfway decent properties, but it's gonna cash flow a significant amount better, obviously, over the course of 10 properties, make $100 to $250 per month. $60 turns into $2,000 in cash flow.
Way better.
So this just financially from that side of things made a heck of a lot more sense than holding on to this, trying to find a new tenant. And honestly, I don't know if the next tenant would treat this unit as well as the previous one did, because although our cleaners just came through, there's very little touch up that we need to do. And then this place will be ready to hit the market probably at the end of this week. But marketing price, 150 grand. I'm expecting a quick sale, especially when people walk in here, they see the modernness, the updates.
It's very modern.
Literally the lack of anything that they'll need to do on their side. And there also is a 1-car attached garage on this particular building, which makes it even nicer. So kind of townhouse style, there is tenants below. In quick story, the tenant next door had dogs. The dogs were shitting all over the porch. Literally, they just let them out on the porch to take dumps.
Shit everywhere!
And you could start to smell it. Like if you were sitting out on the patio, you're gonna smell dog dookie all day long. I believe they had to have that cleaned up. Condo association sent them a notice, so I guess that is a good thing overall, but you never know. You don't know who your neighbors are. Some of these are rentals. Obviously we had this as a rental. Some of these are owner occupants, but we're hopefully going to be able to sell this to an owner occupant, cash out, exchange into a new property, 100% tax-free without any issues. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the highlight reel of why condos don't make the greatest investment. If you're looking at holding them for the short term, exchanging into something else, it might be a phenomenal deal. But overall, the cash flow isn't fantastic, and you're at the mercy of the condo association. If they want to raise dues, they can, and it kind of puts you in a sticky situation. So if you guys enjoyed the content, hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we will show you more videos like this.